Hi everyone, welcome to Crafting with Giulia. I'm Giulia and I'm so glad you tuned in today. If you enjoy my video, please hit the like button and leave me a comment. I love to get feedback from my viewers. Also, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you can be notified of all my newly released videos. Also, feel free to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I invite you to join my Facebook group called Crafting with Giulia's Creative Community, where you can be part of my crafting family. All of those links are in the description below this video. This video is part of a fun DIY challenge hosted by me and co-hosted by my dear friend Corey from Crafted by Corey. The name of the challenge is Wrap It Up. So we, along with a number of other super talented crafters, are going to show you different ways to wrap your Christmas gifts. So stay tuned and go through the entire playlist and leave them some love. Tell them I sent you. I will be showing you 10 different ways I wrap some of my gifts this year. Each one is super easy and real inexpensive. You don't even need wrapping paper or gift boxes. So leave me a comment and tell me which is your favorite. Let's get started. This first DIY is super easy. It's the box I'm using is just a shoe box, and I am going to spray it with Rust-Oleum red spray paint. So I'm just going to give it a coat of that, and I'll be back. For DIY number 2, I am going to be using this wine bottle holder that I've had. For Christmas purposes, I want to redo it. I am going to turn it into a little candy cane. So I'm just going to detach the cover, and I'm going to spray paint it. I'm going to be using Krylon white gloss spray paint. So I'm just going to give it a coat of that, and I'm going to do the top and the bottom in this spray paint. So now that it's all dry, I am going to use painter's tape, and I am going to create the stripe, the red stripe. So I'm just going to apply this tape around the canister, and then I will spray paint it red, and it will look like a candy cane. For DIY number 3, I am just using a simple shoebox, and I covered it with craft paper that I got from Dollar Tree. Super easy, super inexpensive. So I am just going to take this gorgeous plaid ribbon, and I'm going to create a bow, and it's going to be just a simple box, but it's going to look very pretty. For this next DIY, I'm going to be wrapping this adorable pillow that I purchased from a shop on Etsy. The shop is called Rariton. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. It's R-A-R-T-O-N. I'll leave a link in the description box below this video. But it was super easy. I just sent in a picture of my dog, and I chose the size of the pillow and what I wanted, and the transaction was great. I'm so happy with it. The quality of the pillow is really superb, so I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link in the description box. So for this bag, I am using this image that I downloaded from the internet. At first, I was going to do a water slide decal, but I decided not to. But I love the image, so I didn't want to chuck it. So I'm just going to use it on this bag. This next DIY is going to be a gift that's going to have to be mailed, so I did not want to do anything bulky. I didn't want to put a big bow on it, so I just simply went on my Cricut and I made these images, these Christmas light images, and cut them out in different color cardstock, and I'm just using baker's twine to lay the bulbs onto. So I'm just going to glue them onto the baker's twine, and I just think that this came out adorable, and it's perfect for shipping because there's no bulk and nothing will get ruined. For DIY number 6, again, I just used craft paper to cover the box. And now I am going to use this paint splatter, I guess what you call it. I don't really know what you call it, but I use this to splatter my paint. You can also use a toothbrush, but I'm using this acrylic paint from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to put some on a piece of paper here and run the brush through the paint, and then you just take it and you twist it and it splatters the paint. So like I said, you could use a toothbrush. You don't really need this tool, but it's just fun to have. It's a great tool. So next I made these trees on my Cricut, and I want them to be 3D. So I am going to use my score pal, and I'm going to score them down the middle. I'm going to score each of them down the middle, and we're going to make these trees into a 3D tree. So I have 2 dark green and 1 lighter green that I will put in the center of the 2 dark green ones. So now that they're all scored, I am going to fold it at the score line, like this. Fold them in half, and I am going to glue them together. I also cut this out on my Cricut I used glitter cardstock, red glitter cardstock, and I want it to be 3D also, so I am going to use some pop dots that I got from, I believe, Michael's. But these I'm going to adhere to the back of the lettering, and it will just bump it off the page and give it a 3D look. For DIY number 7, I am going to transform this regular corrugated box into a beautiful gift box. So I am going to spray paint it with gloss white Rust-Oleum spray paint, and then I am going to embellish it with some gorgeous ribbon in the poinsettia theme. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm also going to use these beautiful poinsettias that I got last year on sale at Tuesday Morning, along with these pine sprigs. So I think that will look really pretty. So now my box is all spray painted, and now I am going to put the ribbon on. For DIY number 8, once again, I broke out the craft paper and wrapped a box, and now I am just going to embellish it with some ribbon and some pine sprigs and pine cones. So fun, so fun. This gift is going to someone who loves the Christmas story. So I took a shoebox and I spray painted it white, just the top. It's spray painted the sides and the top. And then I went on my Cricut and I created Ralphie, complete with the bunny ears, his saying, "Oh fudge," and the eyeglasses. So this is all in vinyl, and I am going to transfer it onto the box. So I even did the little crack in the eyeglass. So we're going to now adhere that to the box. Last but not least, we have DIY number 10, which is made with a regular box that I had in my storage cabinet. It's again, craft paper. I'm using these pine sprigs that I got from Dollar Tree. This little ornament also from Dollar Tree. A tag that I made with my Cricut. And I'm using this twine. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again real soon. Happy crafting!